Step into the mysterious world behind the scenes of the cult sci-fi series UFO, 1970 to 1971, as we explore the tragic and untimely deaths of its 29 cast members. While these actors captivated audiences with futuristic adventures and intergalactic battles, their real-life stories were often marked by unexpected lossMany of these talented individuals, who brought UFO's gripping universe to life, faced tragedies that cut their lives far too short. Join us in this compelling and emotional journey as we uncover the untold stories of their fates, celebrating their legacies while shedding light on the hidden struggles they faced behind the fame. Don't miss this unforgettable tribute to the stars who left a lasting mark on television history, even as their lives were tragically cut short. George Sewell, born on August 31, 1924, became a beloved figure as Colonel Alec Freeman in the cult classic UFO, which he joined in 1970. Growing up in Hoxton, London, George's childhood was steeped in a passion for the arts, although he left school at the young age of 14 to work in the printing industry. He later joined the Merchant Navy, where he likely experienced diverse cultures and challenges that shaped his character. His breakthrough role in UFO marked a significant moment in his career, winning him a dedicated fan base and critical acclaim. George's personal life took a tragic turn when he married Helen Logan Davies, with whom he had one child. The loss of Helen to illness left him devastated, creating a profound sense of loneliness in his later years. Compounding this heartache, George faced his own battle with cancer, a struggle that would ultimately claim his life. He passed away on April 2, 2007, at the age of 82, leaving behind a legacy that reflected both his talent and the poignant sorrows of his life. Vadeusz Szabo, born on March 12, 1923, is best remembered for his portrayal of Dr. Doug Jackson in UFO, a role he took on in 1970. Raised in Zgierz, Poland, Vadeusz nurtured his passion for the performing arts and honed his skills at Merton College, Oxford. His performance in UFO garnered him international recognition, establishing him as a distinguished actor. Vadeusz's family life seemed stable at first. He married and had one child with his wife. However, tragedy struck when he lost his wife to a lengthy illness, leaving him heartbroken and struggling to cope with the loss. This grief was compounded by his own battle with cancer, which he faced with courage yet ultimately could not overcome. Vadeusz passed away on October 16, 1992, at the age of 69, due to complications from cancer. His life story serves as a testament to both his artistic contributions and the personal challenges that marked his journey. Ed Bishop, born on June 11, 1932, is best known for his role as Commander Ed Straker in UFO, which aired from 1970 to 1971. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, he was captivated by science fiction and the arts, leading him to study at Boston University School of Fine and Applied Arts, where he developed his acting skills. Ed's portrayal of Straker became a defining moment in his career, establishing him as a prominent figure in the sci-fi genre. He married Hilary Preen, and they had 4 children, creating a lively family dynamic. However, tragedy struck when Ed lost his daughter, Georgina, in a tragic car accident. This loss left an indelible mark on his life and affected his mental health. Additionally, he faced significant health issues in his later years, battling a series of illnesses. Ed Bishop passed away on June 8, 2005, at the age of 72, due to a chest infection, leaving behind a legacy filled with both accomplishment and heartache. Dolores Mantz, born on February 17, 1936, is celebrated for her role as Lieutenant Nina Barry in UFO, a character she portrayed from 1970. Raised in Liverpool, England, Dolores developed a passion for the performing arts early in life, attending a local drama school that set her on the path to acting. Her performance in UFO showcased her strength and elegance, earning her acclaim and recognition in the industry. Dolores was married to Cyril Ornadell, and together they had 2 children, enjoying a loving family life for many years. However, her happiness was shattered when she lost her husband to a prolonged illness, leaving her to navigate the profound grief alone. Compounding her challenges, Dolores later faced her own battle with cancer, which proved to be a formidable adversary. She passed away on November 30, 2012, at the age of 76, due to cancer, leaving a legacy marked by her talent and resilience in the face of personal tragedies. Michael Billington, born on December 24, 1941, made his mark as Colonel Paul Foster in UFO, captivating audiences from 1970 onwards. Growing up in Blackburn, Lancashire, Michael's early passion for acting led him to the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where he honed his craft and refined his skills. His role in UFO not only defined his career but also earned him international recognition, making him a beloved figure among sci-fi fans. Michael married Catherine Christoph, and they welcomed one child into their lives, building what seemed to be a happy family. However, Michael faced devastating loss when Catherine succumbed to illness, a tragedy that left him heartbroken and struggling to cope with his grief. Shortly thereafter, he was diagnosed with cancer, which became another battle in his life story. Michael Billington passed away on June 3, 2005, at the age of 63, due to cancer, leaving behind a legacy intertwined with remarkable achievements and profound personal sorrow. Norma Ronald, born on March 1, 1937, captured audiences as Miss Eland in UFO, a role she began in 1970. Growing up in Northumberland, England, Norma's early life was imbued with a love for acting, leading her to pursue drama studies at local schools. Her role in UFO became a pivotal moment in her career, earning her widespread acclaim and visibility. Norma's personal life included a marriage to fellow actor Edward Judd, and together they had 2 children. The joy of family life was shattered when Edward succumbed to illness, leaving Norma to navigate the challenges of motherhood and grief on her own. Tragically, she also battled cancer during this time, which added to her emotional and physical struggles. Norma passed away on November 20, 1993, at the age of 56, from cancer, leaving behind a legacy that resonates with both her artistic achievements and the deep personal losses she endured. Grant Taylor, born on December 6, 1917, is best remembered for his role as General James Henderson in UFO, which aired from 1970 to 1971. Growing up in Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Grant developed a passion for the performing arts during his childhood, which was nurtured by his parents. He moved to Australia as a child, where he initially embarked on a career as a professional boxer. However, the lure of acting proved too strong, and he transitioned into the entertainment industry. His portrayal in UFO marked a significant turning point in his career, bringing him widespread recognition and admiration. Grant's personal life was bittersweet. He married Beth Ravenna, and they welcomed one child into their family. However, tragedy struck when Beth succumbed to illness, leaving Grant devastated. To compound his sorrow, he faced his own battle with cancer, a fight that took a toll on his spirit. Grant Taylor passed away in April 1971 at the age of 53 due to cancer, leaving behind a legacy marked by both achievement and profound loss. Jeremy Wilkin, born on June 6, 1930, gained fame as the skydiver navigator in UFO, which he began portraying in 1970. Raised in the United Kingdom, Jeremy nurtured a passion for the performing arts from an early age, leading him to attend local drama schools. He began his career in theater, where he developed his skills and gained experience before achieving significant recognition in television. His role in UFO was a highlight of his career, introducing him to a wider audience. Throughout his life, Jeremy frequently collaborated with famed producer Jerry Anderson, appearing in iconic shows like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. While he enjoyed a fruitful career, Jeremy's personal life bore its share of heartache. He lost his close friend and colleague, Ed Bishop, which profoundly impacted him. In later years, he faced health issues that affected his quality of life. Jeremy Wilkin passed away on December 19, 2017, at the age of 87 due to natural causes, leaving a lasting impression on fans and colleagues alike. Harry Baird, born on May 12, 1931, is known for his portrayal of Lieutenant Mark Bradley in UFO, which began airing in 1970. Growing up in Georgetown, Guyana, Harry developed a love for acting in his formative years and trained at local drama schools. His career flourished with his role in UFO, garnering him significant recognition within the industry. Harry was married and had one child, but details about his family life remained mostly private. His life was marked by tragedy when he lost his wife to illness, a devastating experience that left him emotionally reeling. Compounding his hardships, Harry faced a long battle with glaucoma, which ultimately left him blind in his later years. Despite these challenges, he continued to engage with his craft. Harry Baird passed away on February 13, 2005, at the age of 73 due to natural causes, and he is remembered for his talent and the resilience he displayed throughout his life. Alan Tucker, born in 1937, gained recognition for his role as the lunar module pilot in UFO, which aired from 1970 to 1971. Growing up in the United Kingdom, Alan's childhood was heavily influenced by his love for science fiction, which fueled his desire to act. He attended local drama schools where he nurtured his talent, eventually transitioning to theater, where he developed his skills in live performance. His role in UFO became a career highlight, as it showcased his abilities to a global audience and solidified his place in the genre. In addition to his work on UFO, Alan frequently collaborated with Gerry Anderson, contributing to popular series like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. However, his life took a tragic turn when he lost his close friend and colleague, Ed Bishop, a loss that deeply impacted him both personally and professionally. This grief was compounded by his own health issues in later years, which affected his quality of life. Alan Tucker passed away on April 1, 2016 due to natural causes. Shane Rimmer, born on May 28, 1929, portrayed Lieutenant Bill Johnson in UFO, beginning his work on the show in 1970. Raised in Canada, Shane developed an early passion for the performing arts, which led him to attend local drama schools. He started his career in theater, where he showcased his talent and gained valuable experience. His involvement in UFO marked a significant moment in his career, providing him with international recognition and the opportunity to work with other notable actors. Throughout his career, Shane often collaborated with Gerry Anderson, appearing in classic shows like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. Despite his professional successes, Shane faced personal tragedies, including the loss of his close friend and colleague, Ed Bishop, which profoundly affected him and left him mourning. In addition, Shane battled various health issues in his later years, which further complicated his life. He passed away on March 29, 2019, at the age of 89, due to natural causes. Peter Burton, born on April 4, 1921, played the role of Dr. Murray in UFO, beginning in 1970. Raised in London, England, Peter's childhood was steeped in a love for acting, prompting him to pursue training at local drama schools. He began his career in theater, where he honed his craft and developed a passion for performance. His portrayal of Dr. Murray in UFO marked a career highlight, introducing him to a broader audience and establishing his presence in the world of science fiction. Peter also enjoyed working alongside Gerry Anderson, appearing in renowned shows like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. However, Peter's personal life was marked by sorrow, particularly following the death of his close friend, Ed Bishop. This loss weighed heavily on him, leaving him to navigate the profound grief that came with it. Additionally, Peter struggled with health issues as he grew older, facing numerous challenges that impacted his well-being. He passed away on November 27, 1989, at the age of 68, due to natural causes. Al Mancini, born on November 13, 1932, portrayed Lieutenant Andy Conroy in UFO, beginning in 1970. Growing up in Steubenville, Ohio, he developed a deep love for acting during his formative years. This passion led him to pursue formal training at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London, where he refined his craft among other aspiring actors. Before his notable role in UFO, Al gained recognition for his performance in the iconic film The Dirty Dozen, which helped to elevate his status within the entertainment industry. Al's personal life included a loving marriage to his wife, Helen, with whom he had 2 children. Their family life seemed to flourish until tragedy struck when Helen fell ill and ultimately passed away, leaving Al heartbroken and struggling to cope with the profound loss. As he faced this emotional turmoil, he also battled his own health issues in his later years, including Alzheimer's disease, which gradually took its toll on his well-being. Al Mancini passed away on November 12, 2007, just shy of his 75th birthday, after a long struggle with his health. Philip Maddock, born on July 5, 1934, played the role of the ship's captain in UFO, starting in 1970. Raised in Merthyr Tydfil, Wales, Philip was immersed in the arts from a young age, which led him to pursue acting at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. This prestigious institution helped him hone his skills and prepare for a successful career in television and film. One of his standout performances was in The Life and Times of David Lloyd George, a role that garnered him considerable acclaim and recognition within the industry. In his personal life, Philip married actress Ruth Maddock, and together they welcomed 2 children, forming a family that shared his artistic passions. However, his life took a tragic turn with the loss of a close friend and colleague, which left him emotionally devastated. As he grappled with this grief, Philip also faced his own battle with cancer, a challenging diagnosis that marked his later years with pain and uncertainty. He ultimately succumbed to the disease on March 5, 2012, at the age of 77. Peter Blythe, born on September 14, 1934, is best known for portraying the second officer in UFO, a role he began in 1970. Growing up in Yorkshire, England, Peter was captivated by theatre from an early age, which inspired him to attend the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. There, he developed his acting skills and formed lasting friendships with fellow actors. One of Peter's notable achievements was his role in Rumpole of the Bailey, a beloved series that showcased his talent and solidified his place in the acting world. In his personal life, Peter found happiness in his marriage to actress Harriet Walter, and the couple enjoyed many years together, sharing both their professional and personal lives. Tragically, Peter faced the heart-wrenching loss of his sister to illness, a devastating event that left a lasting impact on him. In addition to this personal tragedy, he was later diagnosed with lung cancer, which marked a painful chapter in his life. Peter Blythe passed away on June 27, 2004, at the age of 69, following his courageous battle with the disease. Anthony Chin, born in 1930, is best known for his role as the alien in UFO, which began airing in 1970. Growing up in Georgetown, British Guiana, Anthony's childhood was filled with tales of adventure and storytelling that kindled his love for the performing arts. He attended local schools before moving to England, where he immersed himself in acting. His career took off with his memorable performance in UFO, which allowed him to showcase his talent within the science fiction genre. Alongside his acting career, Anthony married Sylvia, and they welcomed 3 children into their lives. However, his personal life faced significant challenges when Sylvia fell ill and ultimately passed away, leaving him devastated. Anthony struggled with the loss, which impacted his emotional well-being. In addition to this heartache, he also battled cancer, a fight that proved to be difficult. Anthony Chin passed away on October 22, 2000, at the age of 69 due to cancer, marking the end of a life filled with both personal joys and profound sorrows. Lois Maxwell, born on February 14, 1927, played the role of Miss Holland in UFO, starting in 1970. Raised in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, Lois displayed a passion for the arts from an early age. During World War II, her family moved to England, where she pursued her acting ambitions and attended the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Her career took off when she secured the iconic role of Miss Moneypenny in the James Bond series, which earned her significant acclaim. Lois married Peter Marriott, and together they had 2 children, building a family life that was initially filled with joy. However, tragedy struck when Peter suffered a fatal heart attack, a shocking loss that left Lois heartbroken and struggling to cope. Despite her attempts to find solace, she faced another significant hurdle in her later years when she was diagnosed with cancer. This battle affected her health profoundly. Lois Maxwell passed away on September 29, 2007, at the age of 80 due to bowel cancer, leaving a profound sense of loss for those who knew and loved her. David Warbeck, born on November 17, 1941, is remembered for his portrayal of the skydiver captain in UFO, which premiered in 1970. Raised in Christchurch, New Zealand, David developed a passion for acting during his childhood, often participating in local performances. He furthered his education at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London, where he honed his craft and gained valuable experience in the theatre. His career soared with roles in various films, particularly the action genre, and he became well known for his performance in The Last Hunter. David's personal life included a marriage to Janet, and together they welcomed one child. However, his family life was not without tragedy. He suffered the devastating loss of his wife, which left him emotionally reeling. Additionally, David faced health struggles of his own, as he was later diagnosed with cancer. This battle took a toll on him and ultimately led to his passing. David Warbeck died on July 23, 1997, at the age of 55 due to cancer, leaving behind a life marked by both triumphs and deep personal challenges. Adrienne Corey, born on November 13, 1931, portrayed Liz Newton in UFO, which premiered in 1970. Raised in Glasgow, Scotland, she developed a passion for the performing arts early on, inspired by the rich cultural environment around her. After attending the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, she made her mark in theatre before gaining international fame for her memorable role in Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange, which showcased her versatility and depth as an actress. Adrienne's personal life saw her marrying fellow actor Daniel Massey, and together they had 2 children, bringing her immense joy and fulfillment. However, her life took a tragic turn when Daniel fell ill and eventually passed away, leaving her to navigate the profound grief of losing a partner with whom she had shared both a professional and personal bond. As if this loss wasn't enough, Adrienne later faced her own health struggles, including a challenging battle with cancer, which overshadowed her later years and ultimately led to her demise. Adrienne Corey passed away on March 13, 2016, at the age of 84, due to cancer. John Stratton, born on November 7, 1925, took on the role of John Croxley in UFO, which began airing in 1970. Growing up in Clitheroe, Lancashire, he developed an early passion for acting, drawing inspiration from the vibrant theatre scene in his hometown. He honed his craft at local drama schools, which laid the foundation for a successful career in both theatre and television. John's portrayal of Croxley in UFO was a notable achievement, earning him recognition among science fiction fans. He also frequently collaborated with Jerry Anderson, contributing to his appearances in various cult classics such as Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. However, John's life was not without its difficulties. He faced the heart-wrenching loss of a close friend and colleague, which cast a long shadow over his emotional well-being. In his later years, he struggled with health issues that took a toll on his vitality and joy for life. John Stratton passed away on October 25, 1991, at the age of 65, due to heart disease. Alexis Caner, born on May 2, 1942, portrayed Lieutenant Jim Reagan in UFO, which debuted in 1970. Raised in the artistic milieu of Paris, France, Alexis's childhood was imbued with creativity and a love for storytelling. He attended local drama schools, immersing himself in the world of theatre, which paved the way for a career in acting. His notable performance in The Prisoner further established his reputation in the science fiction genre. Alexis's personal life included a cherished marriage to actress Maggie Warwick, and together they shared a life filled with laughter and companionship. Yet, their happiness was marred by tragedy when Maggie fell ill and eventually passed away, leaving Alexis devastated and struggling to cope with the loss of his life partner. In addition to this heartache, Alexis himself battled heart disease, a struggle that weighed heavily on his spirit. He ultimately succumbed to a heart attack on December 13, 2003, at the age of 61. George Cole, born on April 22, 1925, took on the role of Paul Roper in UFO, starting in 1971. Growing up in Tooting, London, George discovered his passion for acting early on, which led him to leave school at the age of 14 to work as a butcher's boy. His determination paid off, and he eventually found success in the acting world, with a career highlight being his iconic portrayal of Arthur Daly in the beloved series Minder. This role made him a household name and solidified his place in British television history. George married Penny Morell, and together they welcomed 2 children, creating a family that was central to his life. However, George faced profound loss when his longtime friend and mentor, Alastair Sim, passed away, leaving him heartbroken and reflective on the fragility of life. In addition to this emotional upheaval, George struggled with various health issues as he aged, which further tested his resilience. He ultimately passed away on August 5, 2015, at the age of 90, due to natural causes. Conrad Phillips, born on April 13, 1925, portrayed the skipper in UFO starting in 1971. Raised in London, Conrad's early years were infused with a passion for the arts that guided him towards an acting career. His service in the British Army during World War II shaped him in many ways, instilling discipline and a sense of purpose before he fully pursued acting. He gained recognition for his role in The Adventures of William Tell, which helped launch his career. Conrad's personal life was marked by his marriage to actress Jean Ingram, with whom he had 2 children, providing him with a supportive family environment. Tragically, he endured the heart-wrenching loss of his daughter to illness, a devastating blow that affected him deeply and changed his perspective on life. In his later years, he battled arthritis, which restricted his mobility and posed significant challenges. Conrad Phillips passed away on January 13, 2016, at the age of 90, due to natural causes. Jimmy Winston, born on April 20, 1945, took on the role of Rating in UFO, beginning in 1970. Raised in London, Jimmy was passionate about both music and acting from an early age. He was an original member of the band Small Faces, a group that found success in the music scene before he transitioned to acting. His role in UFO marked a significant point in his career, garnering him recognition within the sci-fi community. Jimmy's personal life included a marriage to model Jenny Harrison, with whom he had 3 children, creating a vibrant family life. However, tragedy struck when he lost his wife to illness, leaving him to navigate the pain of her absence while raising their children. In addition to this heartbreaking event, Jimmy faced his own health struggles as he aged, including a battle with cancer that eventually claimed his life. He passed away on September 26, 2020, at the age of 75, due to cancer. Frederick Abbott, who played the first seaman in UFO starting in 1971, was born on October 16, 1928. Growing up in the United Kingdom, Frederick developed a fascination with the sea and adventure early on, which inspired him to pursue a career in acting. He attended local drama schools, honing his craft in theater before transitioning to screen roles. His portrayal in UFO marked a significant highlight in his career, granting him recognition among science fiction enthusiasts. A notable aspect of his professional journey was his frequent collaboration with Jerry Anderson, where he took on roles in other iconic series like Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. Unfortunately, Frederick's life was marked by tragedy when he lost his close friend and colleague, Ed Bishop, which left a deep impact on him. In his later years, he faced significant health challenges, compounding his struggles. Frederick Abbott passed away on July 10, 1996, at the age of 67, due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of passion for the performing arts. Douglas Wilmer, born on January 8, 1920, gained acclaim for his role as Dr. Brunner in UFO, which premiered in 1970. Raised in London, England, Douglas nurtured a passion for the arts from a young age, participating in various theatrical productions. He attended local drama schools, which laid the foundation for a successful career in theater and television. His portrayal in The Adventures of William Tell served as a career highlight, bringing him significant recognition. Douglas's personal life saw him marry actress Jean Ingram, and together they had 2 children, creating a family that brought him joy. However, tragedy struck when he lost his daughter to illness, a devastating event that profoundly affected him and overshadowed his later years. In addition to this sorrow, Douglas grappled with his own health issues as he aged. He passed away on March 31, 2016, at the age of 96 due to natural causes, marking the end of a rich and varied life in the performing arts. Basil Dignam, who portrayed the cabinet minister in UFO beginning in 1970, was born on October 24, 1905, in Sheffield, England. His early life was marked by a strong inclination towards the performing arts, which led him to enroll in local drama schools to refine his craft. Basil began his acting career in theater, where he quickly made a name for himself. One of his most memorable roles was in The Prisoner, a television series that solidified his reputation as a talented character actor. He found happiness in his personal life through his marriage to fellow actress Mona Washbourne, and together they enjoyed a close and supportive relationship. However, their life together was marred by tragedy when Basil lost his beloved wife to illness, a loss that left him devastated and struggling to cope. As he aged, Basil faced various health issues that impacted his quality of life. He passed away on January 31, 1979, at the age of 73 due to natural causes, concluding a rich chapter in his life filled with both personal joys and profound sorrows. Tracy Reid, born on September 21, 1941, took on the role of Jane Carson in UFO, starting in 1971. Growing up in London, England, Tracy was deeply influenced by the arts from a young age, leading her to pursue a career in acting. She attended the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where she refined her craft and developed a passion for performance. One of her most notable career highlights was her appearance in the iconic film Dr. Strangelove, which earned her international acclaim and showcased her talent on a global stage. In her personal life, Tracy experienced joy when she married fellow actor Edward Fox, and together they welcomed a child into their family, sharing moments of happiness and love. However, her life took a tragic turn when she lost her husband to illness, an event that left her heartbroken and struggling to cope with the profound loss. This grief was compounded by her own health challenges, as Tracy faced a battle with cancer in her later years. Ultimately, she succumbed to liver cancer on May 2, 2012, at the age of 70, leaving behind a legacy of both talent and resilience in the face of adversity. David Collings, born on June 4, 1940, portrayed Daniel Clark in UFO, starting in 1970. Raised in Brighton, England, David's early years were filled with a passion for acting that guided his educational choices. He, too, attended the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where he honed his skills and prepared for a successful career. One of the highlights of David's acting journey was his memorable role in Doctor Who, which established him as a respected figure within the sci-fi community. Throughout his life, David cherished his marriage to actress Karen Archer, and together they shared many fulfilling years, creating cherished memories as a couple. However, tragedy struck when he faced the heart-wrenching loss of his wife to illness, a sorrow that profoundly affected him and left a void in his life. Adding to his challenges, David battled cancer himself, a fight that he faced with courage. Despite his efforts, he passed away on March 23, 2020, at the age of 79, due to cancer, leaving behind a legacy marked by talent and the enduring impact of his personal struggles. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in UFO, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.